What's up, whiskey fans, and welcome back to another video. We are sticking with the Irish theme, and I will be sticking with the Irish theme for the month of May because I really want to share a secret with you, but I cannot just yet. So do stay tuned to the channel. You will see some amazing content coming out pretty soon. But nonetheless, let's cue the intro and let's get into this beautiful whiskey I have in front of me. Folks, welcome back to another video. As I said, we are staying with the Irish theme for the month of May. And today in front of me, I have 2 stacks Irish whiskey. This specific bottle is called the First Cut. Now, first look at the bottle is it is a really cool short bottle. I have been doing some research of late and I've realized that the guys don't really enjoy long, tall bottles. They much prefer the shorter kind of bottles. So this is a nice bottle here. This is a 750 ml bottle. It does have sort of a golden color liquid inside of it. It is 43% ABV and will cost you roughly around 1,000 Rand or $50. So again, something that doesn't break the bank, but at the same time is still a good whiskey. Now, this is a unique blend of grain, malt, and pot still whiskies. They refer to it as the First Cut, a complex blend, and that's because it has 40% of dark grain in it, 40% of light grain in it, 8% of pot still in it, 10% of double malt in it, and 2% of peated malt in it. So that's what makes up this unique blend. Now, the dark grain was matured in virgin oak. The light grain was aged in bourbon casks. The pot still was aged in Oloroso sherry butts, and the other 2 malts were aged in bourbon casks. So quite a lot of information, quite a big blend here. So I do hope that it's sort of the tasting kind of matches up all this information, because it has a truckload of information, which is really, really cool. Now, about 2 years ago, I did get to meet the guys from 2 Stacks. They were out here at our Whiskey Live show in South Africa, and what a great bunch of guys. They were all too happy to give us the information and give us the news and everything like that. The only thing I do ask is that we get dram in a can. It's not in South Africa's shores yet, and if you don't know what it is whiskey in a can. Unfortunately, because we don't get it here, I'm not able to show you what it looks like, but if you Google dram in a can, you will find the 2 Stacks brand. So, a wee little pour into our glass here. It has a really smooth pour out the bottle, even with this big spout on it, it has. So, I couldn't find many tasting notes or sort of profile notes on this whiskey on the 2 Stacks website. I did look for it elsewhere, but I managed to take a whole lot of reviews and put together the most popular profiles for you, just to sort of explain to you what we should be looking for. Now, on the nose, we look for melted butter, peaches, black tea, and brown sugar. I tend to get a little bit more vanilla. Not really too peachy, but there is that sweetness to it. I'm getting a faint hint of that black tea. Melted butter, not so much. I do kind of get like a breakfasty nose to it, you know? Sort of like, now for some of you who don't know what jungle oats is like our staple breakfast in South Africa. It's just basically rolled oats, you know, boiled or cooked or whatever it is. Add a little bit of milk, couple spoons of sugar, and you have what they call a powerful breakfast. Now that's what I'm kind of getting, is more like a porridgey type of nose. Now black tea is actually becoming a little bit more dominant on the nose. On the palate, we look for seeded bread, a hint of oak, butterscotch, and blackberry. So cheers. Wow. The first thing that hits you is that subtleness of peat. It is, for those of you who don't enjoy peat, I really think you will enjoy this. It what gets that tongue going, but then it's followed by this sweet toffee and vanilla flavors. Sort of like, I don't want to say a burnt piece of toast, but I don't want to say a burnt piece of toast. But it does have that sort of oakiness about it, you know, the oak, the slight bit of peat. Like I said, the peat is so faint. I think if you're a new whiskey drinker, you probably wouldn't even notice it. That's how faint it is. Now on the finish, we look for a long finish with a honey warmth. Now that's exactly what you get. You can feel the warmness through your chest, the sweetness that comes through. This is actually, if you enjoy sweet whiskies, this would probably be up your alley. It is just so smooth and so delicate. It really feels like there was time put into this whiskey to make it. I actually, for one, I do have a confession to make. I'm not a big peat head. I don't mind drinking peated whiskies, but it wouldn't be my go-to. And this, like I said, it's like just the right amount, you know, that's just like, let's just throw it in there, but we'll throw just a tiny little bit in there because that's what we want. This is good. I really do enjoy this. I'm not going to lie to you, I was kind of put off a little bit by the color. I found that the color to be a little bit too light. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's not about the color. It's about the taste and the flavors that come from it. And I must say, I definitely enjoyed this. And with the price point of only R1,000 or $50, it is not badly priced at all. So I would recommend that if sweetness, subtleness, smoothness, and a slight bit of peat is up your alley, I would really recommend this. The 2 stacks, this is the first cut. So there are others in the range from 2 stacks, and I would strongly recommend that you go and check them out. You won't be sorry. But folks, thank you very much for watching. It's because of you guys that I get to bring you all the latest and the greatest in whiskey news. I know this bottle might not be the newest and the greatest, but it finally hit our shores, so I thought, if not, why not? But thanks again for watching. Please do leave your comments below. I love engaging with you guys, the audience, so please do that. But until next time, cheers for now.